The Penguin, issue 2, Tom King with Raphael Lee Dettori on the art, or D. Lattori. So I swapped the the two letters. D. Lattori. So issue 1 was like, holy shit, this was amazing. Tom King has no business doing a Penguin book that's that good. There's no justification for it.
So I've never had a lot of thoughts on the Penguin, right? Like he's
That's a lie.
fine. Well, no,
you've had many thoughts on every stupid DC character, Matt.
Yeah, but what I mean is like he doesn't rank high in like my favorite Bat characters. Like Penguin's fine, right? Tom King turning him to this ruthless dude that literally, I don't want to call him like, he's not like because Batman, but I am feeling like because Cobblepot, right? But it works because of the ruthlessness and just the drive that he has, the pure evil, and he really amps it up in this one.
Oh yeah, so the first issue, and indeed the whole series gimmick, seems to be that the narration always comes from everyone else. We never get Penguin's narration. It's always from whoever he's talking to in the scene. And with the exception of the Help himself, who narrates the first page and last page, everyone who narrates in this who works for the Help, so it's like his cook, his his doctor, his shooting master. He's filthy rich, this dude, right? He's got like a staff of 28 people. We hear the narration from various of those people over the course of the issue as they have to interact with Penguin in some form. And the fact that every single one of them are dead by the end of the issue just adds a dark undertone to the fact that it's all their perspectives, and then by the end of the issue, Penguin has killed them all. It's something. Now, I don't think this is as amazing as issue 1, because issue 1 had that phenomenal build to him like finally cracking and becoming the Penguin again. But this was a very good follow-up, which is all about Penguin he's trying to recruit the Help, but the Help's retired, and he's like 92 years old, apparently. And he's basically saying, no, I love that Penguin sends him a note that just says whack whack on it.
Yep.
I thought that was funny. And the Help basically laughs him out the room and says, nope, I'm good. I'm retired. You like...
Which, one thing I've learned over comics is you do not laugh at Oswald Cobblepot.
Oh, no, yeah. That's the one thing you do, yeah.
You do not do. And The Help is a Tom King creation, right?
I think so, yeah, because Killing Time is what he's from, yeah. Yeah,
so like The Help might be my favorite like Tom King created character at this point, because he's adapted all the other ones. I don't know of too many, other than Gotham and Gotham Girl, right? So to experience this issue through the eyes of The Help and to see, what Oswald is capable of, and we've seen what The Help can do, right? We know from Killing Time, like how lethal this guy is. And to see him outmaneuvered by Oswald as this issue goes, to basically force him back into, service.
Yeah.
It's really quite a turn.
Because he turns him down, and then he invites him to stay over to the next day so that he can go out shooting with him and, socialize, basically. Penguin tries to threaten him with the gun, so The Help, hits him with the gun, and like, okay, you've asked politely and now unpolitely or impolitely, and now that's it. And then he gets treated by The Help's doctor, who fixes his nose. And by the way, there's casual references in this to The Help, like giving like Lady Shiva training still. Like some of the world's best villains still go to him to learn how to be better fighters. Like, so this is something that they do. Maybe it's a little comical when he's describing like what his day is, and it's like, oh, he goes for a run for 2 hours and then cools off with a 10-mile swim and then does some wrestling in the evening. Like, okay, all right, you're overselling just how amazing this guy is.
Well, there's that, and he's like, you said he's 92, but I remember reading 85.
He retired at 85, but he says
he retired at 85, and it's been years. Okay, so this is a
which confused me at first, but then I remembered Killing Time is set in
the past.
Yeah, it's in the past, yeah.
Yes. So this guy's so old he could run for Senate in the United States, right? And he's still capable of all these things. So I feel like there's more to him too that we're gonna learn. Like if he's training Shiva, there's a reason why he's still so capable at this old age, right? But it's still the fact that the point is he is not someone that gets served. He is the one that does the serving, and Oswald has to remind him of that. And that dark reminder is what sealed this one for me.
Yeah, Penguin kills the doctor, just strangles him to death right in there. And he gets an audience with the Help before he's going to go, and Penguin shoots his butler in the head with his umbrella, and then the Help passes out because he's had his drink poisoned. Turns out the chef wasn't as happy at his job, so an easy little bribe took care of that, according to Penguin. So we get this great like 9-panel grid where whenever we get the POV of the Help, it's kind of blurry, and he's like struggling to like hear what he's saying. It's all very dumb, but when he wakes up from this drug that he's been given, all of his staff are lying dead around the room, and Penguin's making a speech about getting his attention, and it's all about breaking him down, and it ends with him whacking the Help in the face with his umbrella and saying, "You should not be served. You serve others," and hits him, and he starts yelling at, "You're not to be served, you're a servant," which really speaks to what Penguin thinks of himself. He's like, no, like I am to be served, but you're a servant. So I'm very curious to see how this goes, but the last page is the Help going with Penguin and even opening Penguin's door for him. So he is becoming his, his leading enforcer. Valet. Yeah, well, he's valet, but I assume he's going to want him to fight as well, because...
Yeah. He's going to be his muscle, you would figure. Like, this is how he does. It almost feels like kind of a Dark Ocean's 11, now that I think about it.
Oh, he's building his team to... he's building his team to take back Gotham,
Yeah, so... but I also feel like the Help is a wild card, because I don't feel like he's going to take this laying down.
There will probably... at a very key point in the story, there's probably going to be some revenge or comeuppance for what the Penguin's done here. Possibly.
Well, I'm wondering, because remember how it opened with Batman, right, being shot and whatnot, and he's stuck with Oswald in what is the Batplane? In the water. I'm wondering if the Help maybe has something to do with that, right? He's just going to take out Batman and Oswald.
That's right. I'd forgotten about that teaser, like what the future's going to have.
So we know something goes sideways, right? We just don't know what, and we do know that it brings us up to modern in the time. So it's man. I'm also thinking about all the characters that King's worked on in the Bat family that I've really enjoyed. But when I think about his Riddler from War of Jokes and Riddles, I thought that was really a really fun take on Riddler, right? The whole order, versus chaos and all of that. I'm trying to think who else has he done that sticks out, because Penguin now through this.
I did a good Mr. Freeze story.
Mr. Freeze.
He did a good Bane. Did he do story early on.
I didn't like his Bane though.
I like some of his Bane stuff. But
Did he do Two-Face in that run or no?
I don't remember any.
Yeah, I don't remember Two-Face. I don't either. At least not prominently anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to do this. Also, his One Bad Day Riddler as well. On top of that, so I feel like King is leaving his mark on these Gotham villains in the best way possible. So, but
that's very good stuff.
Really enjoyed this one. Despite how dark it gets, maybe not to the heights of the first, but it was a good read.
Despite how dark it gets, I like it because of how dark it gets.
Well, this is the difference between you and me, Pete.
But the art was very good again. Really plays with the different coloring schemes depending on what's going on. I love that. And the scene where he does strangle the Doctor, and it's the first time he really gets violent in the issue. Like the panels become very pink, almost as if they've been stained by blood. And he looks like he's in that sort of pink light as he's strangling the Doctor at the bottom of the page. Just really good use of colors, simple layouts, but really effective in how it's doing all these things. So, very, very, very good. Issue 1 was like a damn near perfect first issue. This was a solid follow-up, but not quite as amazing as that first issue. So what are you giving it, Matt?
I'm gonna give this an 8.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with the 8. Yeah, very good.